What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on Ringwoods by Stevie. Let's get to it. Forgot to give people talk power and team speak. Stand by.
Yeah, sorry, Goody.
Wait, oh, Goody has. Wait, what? Trent, how did you have talk power? Are you still here from the other day? Trent?
Me and Sarge didn't lag out.
Oh, Goody, hello.
What's up?
Excited for it as Kevin Harvick's last 500. Okay. Nothing at all. Hey, contracts? How are you gonna make money, Matt, to start with? Very intrigued by this. All right, back to hemp harvest. Good old hemp harvest, huh, chat? That's what we're doing. What I'm doing anyway. So yeah, I'll try to have the race on tomorrow. I just don't know how much I'll be able to pay attention to it. But no, Trent, the thumb, man, the thumb's been like peeling out all the like, you know, dead infected stuff has gone away, and we're chilling, bro. We are chilling. But yeah, I think tomorrow the tractor is at least going to get an engine. I don't know how much more beyond that, but yeah. Oh, they're in a van down by the river. Asking for change. Okay, got it, man. That makes sense. In a van down by the river. Contracts waiting tables. I don't know why, but selling aluminum cans got me mad. Oh, man. I'm here for it, Matt. Tomcat what?
Tomcat H cheered X100 Unicorn Swan.
Tomcat, thanks for the bits and setting off another hype train. Whoa. Good afternoon. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to Hemp Harvest, Joe. What are you bringing to come by now here?
Yep.
Yep. All right. If you put your auto drive to field 6, they'll Ubers will keep you empty, you know. And I know you don't have any issues with Ubers. You really like the Uber drivers.
Super duper.
Uber, they're super duper, right?
Duper Uber.
Oh man, that's pretty funny though, not gonna lie. Ubers. Still waiting. What? Wait, what, Sean? What train? Do you guys see Railroads Online got a new logo? I think it looks really sweet, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I think it looks real good. I like it. I like it a lot. Wait, is Railroads Online getting a new map? Oh wait, that's directed to Matt. Never mind. Or about a comment. Okay, I thought that was directed at Sean's. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, the train clip for the hype train. That's Carson's thing there, Sean. I was like, wait a minute, is Railroads getting a new map? I'm here for that, but no. Talk about a farm sim map. What? Oh.
Nothing.
Right.
We even have a new store trailer for it.
Oh yeah. Black Cat, thanks for the bits there. I kind of thought Charlie was gonna come say hi to us out of the trees there, you know. Yeah, from Charlie. The whole thing. Appreciate the biddies.
Have you seen that balloon up there?
Yes.
Okay.
My brother last week, Cody, asked if we could change those to, you know, maybe, you know, I don't need to say it. And I don't know how serious he was, but Plugger said he'd look into it. So
Okay. And perhaps a little bit higher up.
Maybe just like, they're white, have a couple city buses, floating underneath them. Whatever, I don't know. That was first time's idea last week, so he's not watching right now. I can say it. He is working at 9 to 5. Actually, he works different hours than that, but yeah. All right, let's call an Uber. Uber
Duper.
Uber duper goober. Let's go.
Be-dee-be-doo.
Oh man. In Farm Sim in this map, hemp is just used for money. I know if it blows into my mouth.
Doesn't go into any production?
Cheered X100
Not on this map.
helicopter.
Not on this map that I'm aware of.
Okay. Could be cool if we went into the cloth.
Right. Tomcat, thanks for the bits, and the man.
The man 1981 beach eared X100.
Thanks for the bits as well. Appreciate them, guys. Do appreciate them. What?
I didn't know there was a combine down here.
With
Yeah.
your name on it.
That was from Sarge the other day. 'Cause I
I
ended.
paid up mine.
Oh, you're fine. It doesn't. They're same combine. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Yeah, Sarge and I just I thought we were done with this field. So if you notice, there's some tippers over on field 1. Because I was like, oh, I'll just go harvest over there, start stream. And then I looked at this field and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't finish the field, dum dum. Dum. I want some gum. So I still have. There's 4 tippers for us in this field. If we need more, we can recall a tipper or 2, but we should be okay. Because having 7 tippers over here the other day, all it was doing was causing massive traffic jams, stuff like that. So, guys, thanks for the stuff there during the hype train. Appreciate y'all. We'll appreciate it.
Oh, gotta cross your fingers on Monday.
What's up?
Oh, you're sleeping at that time.
I will be sleeping probably. Why?
I got a job interview.
Oh,
on
that's
Monday.
right. Yeah. They can require you to move, or you want to work from where you live?
No, I'm gonna work from the Copenhagen, the airport in Copenhagen.
Oh, okay. Storms, what's up?
So what time you switching over to captain?
Tomcat H cheered X100 groom.
He's not switching to captain. He's switching to Factorio.
Oh my God, Black
Get
Hat,
it right,
no.
Storms.
Black Hat, no. Tomcat, thanks for the bits.
Did you have to restart your map again, Storms?
Uber is there. Yeah, see, I got my Uber. Uber.
I swear it's a fun game. Okay.
I'm sure it is, but I can only wrap my head around one factory game at a time, probably. Plus, I really want to throw Pharaoh in the mix too, and that's a city building game. So,
And Age of Empires.
Well, Factorio takes both the factory and city building, puts it into one.
Yay! The only or not the only, but one real big upside to me with Factorio is multiplayer.
Yes.
So I can just be like, hey, go do. I just watch. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll watch.
It's pretty nice.
Until I learn what the heck I'm doing. Is there servers in that game?
Yeah. You can run a dedicated server.
And I really.
Yes. You can actually. There's a mod to link multiple servers together.
Oh God. Why would you need that?
When you want to make 10,000 science packs a minute.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds impressive. You know, there's a thing in Rust where you can link servers too.
Is there?
Yeah.
Really?
Huh,
There's a way to link when you buy a Rust server, you can be like, how many you want, and apparently there's a way you can link them up. I'm just like, why?
How would that work?
You can sail to different islands?
I don't exactly know if there's a portal or something at Mandy Camp. I don't really know what the deal is, but pretty sure that's the thing. Sounds interesting, but I mean, you'd have to have a lot of players to make that even remotely worth setting up,
12.
Yeah, PvP.
God.
Oh, that's actually kind of a good idea.
And you can't build next to each other.
You can go some. Yeah, good luck telling people that, Trent.
Hey, at least I went down the street a little ways.
Dude, everybody except for Bear, I think, is right. Bear and
Bear and Black Cat.
Black Cat, yeah.
Yeah, we're still not that far away.
No,
because-
you're not.
Well,
Well,
that's
you
the weird
were
thing.
until John moved.
Yeah,
I
that's
never
it, John
moved.
decided- You were gonna go down south.
Well,
to
okay,
the
fair
river.
play. That's not moving because I hadn't settled yet. I was still in my.
It is true,
Yeah.
but me
You
and
just
Bear
moved
decided
next to Black
there,
Cat.
and then we
But-
built. and then you
To
moved.
also to be fair though, there wasn't very much flat land by a road.
That was the problem.
Yeah, no.
Down south was just all hills, like sheer cliffs everywhere. So I'm pretty sure there's a way where you can actually like link servers. I'm pretty sure that's a thing, and I could be talking out of my, but I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Is yeah, when I buy like a farm sim server, I could buy like 6 servers at a time or something, like under one package kind of thing, But I'm pretty sure on Rust there is a way you can like jump servers through the game.
So, question though,
Mm-hmm.
about that. Is it actually buying servers and linking them together, or is it an overflow system? So if one server gets full,
I think there's a
they
way
just
to link them. I really do.
okay.
I don't know where I'm coming up with this, but I swear I've seen this somewhere. And like I said, I could be talking out of my,
Fourthly win 1245 just resubscribed for
Totally
10
could be.
months. Puma Plow Bird, Puma Plow Bird.
Welcome back for 10 months to appreciate the resub. How's it going? Welcome in.
Oh, hi, Cody.
How's it going? How's it going? Oh man. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere, and like I said, I could be wrong. Totally could be wrong. Let's just be honest, I probably am, but that's okay.
It
It's
happens.
Oh, it'd be cool if it actually is a thing.
Right? Right?
Just have a small island for PvP purposes. That's the main island like we have now.
Oh, never thought about that. I kind of have been tempted, like maybe, I don't know, sometime when we play Rust, we do play like no rules, PvP, have fun.
Real Rust?
Yeah, real Rust. And like by the end of it, we'll see who hates each other, We're harvesting hemp right now. This is hemp. PvP servers? Yeah. But no, I was kind of thinking like, what if we actually did that? Because we've never really done that.
This isn't hemp, by the way.
Do what?
This is hops.
What did I call it?
Hemp?
Oh yeah, no, this is hops. Sorry. Oh,
Big
I said
difference
hemp
between
earlier
these.
too, didn't I?
Yeah.
There's no hemp on this map. It's hops, guys. Sorry. Gosh, idiot. Can't let me do anything.
I was just kind of wondering, like, wait a minute, this doesn't look like that.
Hey, man. Should probably just go back to bed, huh?
Yeah. Probably be good for you.
Rest up for tomorrow, man. Big day, putting the tractor back together, hopefully.
Don't hurt your hand again.
Bro.
Hello, Black Cat.
Yeah,
Right.
you're,
Gonna do some research on the rest of everything. Okay. I swear it's
your guy wanted to go through me.
Hey, oh.
Oh, whoa.
It was a little weird. It got weird, okay? It's getting weird over here.
That got awkward. Let's see. I'm gonna look up a thing here. I am looking at the surfer company that I use. Let's see. Go in here. It's in here somewhere. Rust server. Maybe I saw it on here. I
Delete.
don't remember. Do what?
Hey, delete.
No, I'm not logged in. Not logged in right now. But I swear there's something in here about linking servers. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait, it's in here. No, maybe I am wrong. I told you guys I probably was wrong, right? So they've recently changed where if we want dedicated IP addresses, we have to pay extra for that, which is kind of interesting.
So,
Instead of like a shared IP address.
okay. As it asked, does it move then or change?
Apparently, it's shared. It's not dead. Yeah, I think is what the difference is. They put out an email about it the other day, and I don't. Okay, maybe I'm just smoking, you know, the good goods. Maybe that's what it is, guys. Oh man. Change server in the F1 menu. Interesting. All right, I need a tip. Uber? Uber! I start putting my pipe out, going down the outside of the field. I'm over here in like the really, really darn good yield and stuff over here. Pretty good up here. So yeah.
I like our Christmas combines, by the way.
Right? The best corn head that we have.
That works.
So, I'm gonna have to stop on Uber. Come on, Uber. Just need the IP of the server. Okay. But I didn't realize, and this is my first time looking at this website since they made the change about this like having your own dedicated IP. Well, I don't know what the advantage of that would be technically, as opposed to a shared IP. But and they don't have that option on a farm sim server, but on the Rust server they definitely did.
Yeah. I'm looking at that right now through that site.
Yeah. What was the other game we were just talking about?
Factorial?
I have to go to a different company, it looks like. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, they do have dedicated servers.
Someday we'll play Factorio, okay? Someday.
I want to. I love the game. I'm not 24 hours into a world right now.
Wow. These are hops. Right? Hops? Oh no. Uber! Cody, I found your Uber.
Perfect. Thank you. Mind sending him this way?
That's where you left him, Cody. It was right there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dang it, Cody. You have anything nice.
No, you destroy him.
You betcha. Uber! Do we need more tippers? We have them. They're just,
How many do we have here?
there's 4 on this field still. I wasn't anticipating having 3 combines, you see. There's more in another field. I wish I could click. Oh, I can. Okay, gotta go to the right tab though. Normally it doesn't let you click on the lead one. I'll bring one more back over here. Alright, he's on his way. Uber! For Goober, let's go. You guys like full right now?
63.
Ah, you're fine. It'll buff out. Alright. Go ahead, Mr. Drive away. I don't know where I heard that then. It's okay. Plugger, what's going on, sir? Welcome in. Speaking of Plugger. Chat. Plugger sent me a mod the other day. I think it was Thursday. It's the Windrower. Did I not? Must not have activated that, huh? I swore I put... It's uploaded on the server. I guess I forgot to upload it or activate it.
You didn't because I don't have it, and I checked earlier if there was any new ones.
Oh. All right, never mind. I was gonna say that he fixed the side hill issues,
Oh,
so we don't have the sliding. Now the mod's in the Google Drive. It has the same file name as the old one, but it was uploaded like yesterday or whatever by me. So you'll have to eventually. We'll have to get everybody to get that.
I'm gonna call him Clark Kent, aka Superman.
Who that plugger?
Hmm?
You know it. Know it. Put a pipe out going down this way. Plugger, No, Plugger, it's uploaded on the server, and it's uploaded to Google Drive. I just didn't activate it. I guess that's my problem. Yeah. I just forgot to activate it. I had a lot going on the other day when I was trying to like do that. I was multitasking. Mostly called I was watching trucks drive around in Captain of Industry. But who's, hey now, who's keeping track, right? Fine. People blowing up. My phone was blowing up. Talking in TeamSpeak, Captain of Industry, and then I was like, oh, I need more things to do. So, you know, why not? Never enough things to do, chat. Never enough. All right, Uber. Yo, can we get sponsored by Uber? Dude, I'll have a guy put an Uber logo, a big Uber logo on the side of that trailer.
I think we know a guy.
And then if we get sponsored by Uber.
I'm watching two Ubers kind of have a stand down
Well,
right
they're
now.
not the smartest, you know.
Well, I'm just confused at why they both are going opposite directions of each other.
Is it up north up there?
Mm-hmm.
So, for some reason, one of them's going to be full, I'm assuming, right?
I think they're both full.
Oh. For some reason, they tried to get to the start point. But, like, on Elm Creek, if I got one full down here at the south end of the field, he would just drive to the south. Basically, he'd drive to the closest waypoint that was on auto drive. Doesn't matter where you are. For some reason, on this map, they drive to the start point no matter what. I don't know if it's a setting. I haven't really looked into it.
Okay.
So they tend to have some issues over there, but usually, like, once one like a new one gets called to the field, there'll be a second where like one can just drive away. Or if we have too many, then that causes issues as well, because there's never just like an empty waypoint for the field.
Yeah.
If it's empty, once they get there, they just go.
Yeah, so one just ended up backing up and driving into the field. And
Yeah.
they're
The nice
moving.
thing is, this entire field haven't had to actually interfere with them like once or twice.
Yeah,
if
I was just gonna let it go, and
Yeah.
they
They'll
figure out their life. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, they
Maybe.
will. They will. Like I said, if there's an empty one sitting there, as soon as we call them, then it tends to fix things.
They're not responding, John.
What's not responding?
Uber.
What do you mean?
Look in the chat. I asked them.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Man, you got to get on TikTok and be like, day one of stabbing myself. Wait, not stabbing. Day one of stepping on Legos. Still Uber sponsors me.
That's the same thing.
I love those videos. I saw one where this lady works at a I don't some kind of hockey rink. I don't know what level it is, but she goes day 11 and of blowing the. Let's see, how did she word this? Day 11 of blowing like the goal air horn in the arena until an NHL team contacts her to blow the air horn in their arena. Or something. Or it's like a day, something of like annoying the Zamboni driver. So she has the box in her hand. She turns the key on the box because it literally has a key, and she hits the button 11 times. And then the camera cuts to somebody else that works in the office. She goes, please, somebody contact her. I can't do this anymore. And I'm
That's when
like,
you take the key away from her.
this is genius. But it's a marketing thing. I'm sitting here talking about it. I just don't know what team she works for. Assuming it's like not affiliated with the NHL, but I don't know. Mr. Troy, hello.
What's up, bro?
Good morning.
Afternoon.
It's afternoon.
Depends where you're at. 5
I'm
o'clock
from the
somewhere.
East Coast.
The central time zone? Or not central?
Well, both actually. It's afternoon, but you know.
Mountain time? There we go.
Yeah, mountain or out in Cali or something. You never know. Never know where you're at, Troy. You could be traveling the world right now, for all I know.
With my work schedule, I don't think so.
Ain't got time for that. Exactly. Mountain time is still AM. There you go. Or have you guys seen the guy on TikTok that was eating at Chipotle every day until they give him one of their like cards that's basically just free Chipotle?
Nope.
Have you seen that?
Nope, have not seen that guy.
I think he's at like 400 and something days. And they gave him a card. Or maybe he wants like a menu item. I don't know exactly what he wants. But they gave him like a metal card that he can swipe and get Chipotle now. And I think they challenged him to 1,000 days. And he's like, easy. Oh. Hey, Uber, why are you coming over here? I already have an Uber.
Somebody behind you requires an Uber.
Oh, okay. I thought he was coming over here. And I'm like, please don't cause problems. Please just go away.
No, I need him.
I don't want any trouble here. Just take the money and leave me alone. Wait. Take the hops and leave me alone. Oh, man. Or something. It's about to get robbed right there, Chad. I'm pretty sure. Didn't know we were farming in St. Louis. Wait. By the way, National Farm Machinery Show, all right, down there in Louisville. I've seen
what?
Did I just speak too much redneck for you, Cody?
Rural?
Louisville.
I think so.
Louisville.
Louisville?
It's just like when you say rural.
Rural. Don't make fun of me because I can't speak English. There's a town called Louisville, Kentucky.
Loyal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Louisville.
Gold.
But well, see, okay, so I had a brother that went to college down in Louisville, and he was told by locals, like, you have to say it like you have a mouthful of marbles. Okay, that's how you pronounce Louisville.
Lowell.
Anyway, National Farm Machinery Show's down there right now, and actually, Zach is there, Tony, right?
Yeah, it's the last day.
Yeah, he should be probably on his way home before too much longer, I would think. But I've seen some TikTok videos where people are like, yeah, I stayed at this hotel in Lowell, and they claim they have security in the parking lots, and the dude starts his truck up, no catalytic converter. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of, I don't want to say smart to the criminals, but think about this. You got all these dudes showing up in trucks because every farmer drives a truck, right? They're easier to crawl underneath to, steal the catalytic converter. Like this is like open season for the catalytic converter thefts in Louisville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're a little, and the Cadillac, the converters are a little bigger too.
They're bigger, so therefore they'd be worth more money. I mean, around here in the St. Louis area, you can't sell a catalytic converter, but probably not the case everywhere. But I was like, man, kind of smart, but like, scum too, But, yeah.
I don't think many places take Cadillac converters anymore.
I say they flat out don't take them here at all. So
I'm not sure about my local scrapyards, but
yeah.
I'd have a feeling probably not, unless you can prove that you work at like an auto.
Yeah, probably
repair shop.
if you own a shop and you set up like a quote unquote account with like a scrap place, they'd probably take them from you. But yeah.
Well, my scrapyard requires you to have an account.
Oh, for everything?
Yeah, to take stuff in.
Wow.
we have some problems.
Where are we going now?
Pick a field and head to it. 2, 22, 1, and 4 all need to be harvested yet, but whatever you want. I would just change your auto drive to number 1, field 1, and then those guys there, they can work on either field. So go wherever you
Okay,
want.
so they're all right. I do. Yes. I do.
Our local scrapyard, you have to. It used to be they wanted you to park outside, and they had a whole bunch of bins sitting around in carts and different stuff, depending on how much stuff you had. And then they changed some years ago where you literally drive inside the building now. And the reason they have you do that is so that they can control the sunlight for all their cameras. And when you get out, you just know you're on like 84 cameras. That way they get your plate and they get, you know, all the information about your vehicle that they can and as much on you. And then you have to give them a ID. And then, of course, everything's tracked through your ID. So you don't have to create an account or anything per se, but you have to have an ID to make it work. Just
I think it's
funny.
something to do with having like your ID on file almost.
Probably, yeah. Well, yeah, that way if, you know, they scan your ID and it pops up like, hey, this guy's a known criminal. No, because I'm assuming they work with PD fairly closely.
Yeah,
To stop that stuff.
Back in the day, cars, very common item to show up at a scrapyard.
Yeah.
Without a title.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's definitely a problem. We hauled a car to a scrapyard once. It was one of my friend's buddy's cars. And it sat at the farm for a while. It was junk. And, or it was one of my brother's friend's cars. And this car sat at the farm for a while and it was junk. So Dad and I got tired of seeing it at the farm. So we got the title from my brother's friend. And we loaded that sucker up on a tow doll and we towed that to a junkyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, literally, we pull up with the car, and they're like, what do you got? We're like, yeah, we got a car. We're just going to drop off. Basically, just give it to you guys. And they're like, all right. Just throw the title on the front seat, roll up the window. Unhook it wherever you want.
Dang.
Well. Good morning from the Pacific Northwest. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome on in. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Just, all right, leave the title on the seat and have a good day.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one.
I was like, all right. Why am I dying all of a sudden right now? Yeah, ping was real high there and frames are non-existent. What's going on?
I don't really have an issue. I don't know.
It's weird. Trying to get our Ubers to come to us.
I mean, I can
No,
do
it's
you
just,
text me first.
I think they'll be okay. I just have to hit like the double arrow button to get them to go to their next job.
You have to order them on the app.
Dude, that's the day that auto drive gets real, okay? If we can control auto drive drivers from our phone.
Isn't there like a companion app for Farm Sim?
Sim dashboard. That's not really farm sim per se. That's like third party stuff.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering. I thought I heard about that.
It only works on Android as well.
It also only works on Android.
I'm safe for it. Safe.
Which not a problem. Oh hey, you know how I've been talking about a new phone?
Mm-hmm.
After some information I heard yesterday, I might need to buy a new phone really soon. And give my father this phone. He might be retiring.
Oh.
Like soon.
Good for him.
He doesn't really want to. It's kind of there's a situation going on. I don't want to talk about too much, but a situation going on, and Dad might just be throwing his hands up and saying I'm done with where he's working. So yeah.
I mean, at least he's at that age he can.
Oh yeah, I mean he's been talking about it. He already tried to like semi-retire once, and he couldn't hire a replacement. So. Professor, I am doing well. How are you? Good morning. See, it's still morning for Professor. Welcome in, sir. How you doing? But yeah, oh, I didn't realize what was going on until I talked to. I actually talked to First Time last night for like 10 minutes, chat. Okay, like face to face, IRL, in person.
What?
I talked to First Time. Okay, chat. I know, weird, right?
Breaking news.
Are you allowed to do that?
Sean, definitely nothing like that, buddy. It's a situation at work. It has nothing to do with anybody's health. No, nothing like that. No. It's not bad like that. It's just, yeah, it's bad, but it's not health related, Sean. So we're fine.
I think an Uber has to be thrown.
You what?
Though a John Deere and a Magnum are just kind of staring at each other right now.
Yeah, they are. I'll fix them.
Thinking about an app.
Yeah.
The brand that I use for trains just came up with a new update today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so now we can control the trains from the phones.
No.
And the switches and the signals.
Nice.
Cody, that is sick.
That is nice.
Whoa!
Sorry.
It's fantastic, is what you were gonna say.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. Cody?
Louisville.
Johnny.
We're Iverson Hops, by the way. Professor Hops. Cody's gonna get me in trouble. Cody's gonna get me canceled. Goatee?
Goatee.
Why do you have like 84 tippers by you, Goat?
Because I pay them enough.
I don't know why they all decided they want.
I think they're just trying to drive around that field.
I think so.
Yeah.
But it's not me. I'm not down there.
Me? Aren't you?
No, I'm behind you.
Oh, you are behind me. That's Black Cat over there. Okay. Black Cat must pay him well. Okay.
Yes.
I think they're having issues.
It's just like in Captain of Industries yesterday.
What?
Where you turned on the trucks and they just
came
like an army attacking.
Yeah, I might have had like 71 or 72 trucks assigned to one mining tower last night, just goofing around. And then I opened up a bunch of area that like it could mine, so they're all sitting around the tower and the excavators, right? So the excavators take off first. They each get a scoop, and then they sit until the trucks get there. Well, then all of a sudden, here comes 71 or 72 trucks in high speed. By the way, it was awesome.
You couldn't see you could see the first 5 trucks.
After that, it was
and then you
dust.
couldn't see the rest. It was just dirt all over.
Just a small amount of trucks.
Yeah. 40. Oh wow. Will he ever fully retire? Probably not. No, my dad's the same way. I don't know. Even if he does, quote unquote, retire, he won't retire. He'll find something else, because he knows everybody in the lawnmower business around town. Somebody would want to probably bring him in for even a day or two a week. I almost guarantee it. If nothing else, Dad adds like a lot of value because he has a lot of customers that don't call the store. They call Dad's phone. There's a lot of customers that Dad has and my brother that they don't call the store. They call their First Time it's his personal cell phone. Dad's is a work phone, but yeah. What?
You just should start a company together.
No, I don't want any part of that business.
Okay.
I'm perfectly happy doing what I do. Just saying.
Online mail entertainer.
You betcha, bud. You betcha.
It also kind of depends too, because do you know if he signed a non-compete form?
No, they don't have any kind of. No, they don't have anything like that.
I know some companies do, some don't.
He works for a husband and a wife that could not have possibly have thought of something like that. They're kind of idiots.
Okay.
They probably should have. But no. But no, I guarantee Dad won't fully retire. Like, that's just not in his DNA. That's not a thing. So, like today, for instance, he called up my sister the other day and said, "Hey, I'm coming over to your house on Saturday to cut down a bunch of brush behind your fence before it greens up this spring." And she just went, "Oh, okay." Her yard like drops off, but it goes down to like a creek, and they have a fence at the top of the hill before it drops off. And he's tired of in the summertime, like the stuff reaches over the fence, you know? So he's like gonna just trim it back before it greens up. Like, okay. For the record, I was not asked to help or invited to help, so that's why I'm not helping. But yeah, some of my siblings are gonna show up to apparently help him. So, all right, Dad, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's one of those things. It's been needing to be done for years now. But yeah. It's a whole thing. Exactly, Chuck. I was like, all right. I just hope he doesn't invite those brothers to the farm tomorrow to help with the tractor. He knows I don't want the one brother to touch my tractor, but I'd rather it just be Pops and I, to be honest. We'll get just as much done if it's just the two of us, because like we know where the tools are and we know what bolt goes where, and having to explain all that to other people just kind of gets old after a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying. I actually did talk to Zach about having him come down, but he also, you know, went to the farm show and was around a bunch of people, and I'd rather not have him around me for a couple of days, you know what I mean? Just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's not, you know, the bad one, he's probably still going to come back and be sick with something. Just saying. Baller, what's going on? So he can just keep that sickness away from me is what I'm getting at. No, thank you. Because anytime you get any large gathering, there's always something going around, right? Even before...
Yeah, usually.
Even before COVID. Just got home after work. Wallert, I saw you loaded Captain of Industry. How many of us are like into that game right now?
All of us.
I tried, didn't.
It doesn't grab you?
No. I got really confused and
No.
kind of threw up my hands and threw in the towel.
If I bring up that game around my brother-in-law, he gets mad and he's, I hate that stupid game. I'm like, whoa, bro, calm down. Like, chill.
It's an interesting game.
Chuck's into it even though he doesn't know what he's doing. But I think my brother-in-law, his big complaint was the trucks. Because they just do whatever they want. And he's like, well, they wouldn't haul this and they wouldn't do that. But Tom was having that problem last night too. But Tom's issue was that he's like, well, I have, for instance, I think he had some like level 1, maybe level 2 construction parts that were sitting in buildings that were made. But he had things that were in need of level 2 construction parts to build. But the problem was it was only like 1 or 2, and he was actually out of electronics was his problem. So it wasn't producing anymore because he's just like, I don't understand why it won't haul. I'm like, well, it's not actually making anything. Oh, so medium difficulty makes it so much more difficult. Put me on noob mode. I'm fine. I just enjoy digging holes. Okay. That's what I enjoy doing. Just throwing it out there. Everything takes more parts. No, thank you. No.
I have my settings set the easiest possible.
I didn't change anything when I started, so I don't know what settings I'm on. I'm assuming it's fairly easy, right? Like I said, I don't know.
Oh, no, I got mine even easier than that.
You have unlimited resources.
Yeah.
Warehouse takes 30 to build instead of 20. Okay, gotcha, Waller. I gotcha.
There is an option to set all the like the oil rig and stuff like that that's out there at sea to unlimited.
Yep. First time's played like that before.
And I said it like that.
Yeah. First time he's played a little bit of that game. He hasn't played a lot, but he definitely set it to like unlimited supplies. That's all right. It's all good. I started having to import wood last night, chat. On Captain of Industry. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm basically out of trees. I do have trees on the island still, but I'm not quite ready to go to the island yet, so there's that. But soon, maybe. We'll see. Keep working my way around the island with my excavation crews. What I'll probably do. You know, when you have shorter passes on the field, you don't fill up days often. All that time turning around. Or something. But Chuck, if you have questions about Captain, feel free. Down to answer, and if I don't know it, somebody here will. Saying.
My Uber was half full.
Your what?
My Uber.
Uber?
He was half full already.
Yeah. Do that. They do that sometimes. Okay, let's go. Head her down and go. Right, Waller. You're not wrong. Not wrong. I think Sarge on his, he's got to be over like 12 or 1300 years in that save he's in. I know he was at like 1100 the other day, so. I know he's played a fair bit since then, so. Stuff he's got going on is absolutely insane. That's typical Sarge, you know. Not a bad thing, trust me. Not picking on him. So far, Uber seemed to be working, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so if Dad retires, right? And I don't know. But if he does, he won't have a phone. Because it's a work phone. So I get a new phone, give him my phone. Bada bing, bada boom. Free phone for Dad, right?
Yep. Free upgrade.
Get him a Mint Mobile $15 a month plan, and there you go. That's the plan, Stan. I'm sure I can factory reset my phone, right? That's a thing you can do, right?
Yeah. Somewhere in the settings there's a way to do it.
The nuke option?
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll just dip this in some nuclear waste real quick.
Just put it in the microwave with the lemon. That for 15 minutes. Then you're okay.
So, Cody, am I doing that outside? Because the battery's surely going to explode and, like, burn my house down.
No, don't think about it. It's okay.
I think the microwave will do it.
Oh, man. That's funny. New number, who dis? Dad would get the new number, not me, Sean. I'd keep my number. Dad would have to get a new one, because I don't think his work would let him, like, take his number. Because it's not a good situation that's going on, so it's not like anybody is, it's not like he's going to be leaving in a good way, you know? There's not going to be a celebration for his retirement, let's say that. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Just tell him to copy the contact list.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely tell him to. Because he's got, like, random phone numbers of people that he hasn't talked to in years, but... Yeah.
But give him yours. Then when Carson someday calls you and he says, Eddie John.
Carson called me the other day, Goaty. He did. He's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, why? Because my power went out the other day.
Oh.
Because, like, I was streaming. That was Thursday. I was streaming, and I was just about to end stream Thursday. And my power went out. And, like, almost immediately he called me and he's like, you good?
Did you get nuked?
Maybe. No. So my power flash, but like technically all my stuff's fine. But there's a booster for the internet for the cable right now. That's not on a battery backup. Everything else out here is on a battery.
Oh.
So the problem is when that goes off, it takes like 5 or 10 minutes for the internet to come back. So I was gonna end the stream anyway on Wednesday or Thursday. So I was like, I'm just done. Basically what I told him. And then first time called me right away too. Like I hung up with Carson, couldn't even lock my phone, and first time called me. Like, you good? Yes.
Maybe.
I'm not quite sure, but hopefully. It was kind of funny though. It's like, wow, Carson actually does care about me. And not just a jerk. Well, he's pretty good at that too.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Let's go sometimes.
Sure. That's what we'll go with. But no, it was funny. The weird thing is I have no idea why the power flashed Thursday. There was no storm, there was no wind. There was nothing. Wednesday night it flashed once overnight, and it was storming then, thunderstorming, so that makes sense. But
Yeah, my driveway alarm's been going off lately too.
Driveway alarm.
Yeah.
You got one of them bells you run over and it makes it ding in the house? The like the black line you lay out?
We don't have a line. It just detects a car.
Oh, it's
magnetics.
Magic, huh?
Yeah, grandmother wanted one of those, so we put one in for her.
Cody? You watching
Cody has
TikTok?
kids?
You watching
No.
TikTok?
No, it's just a friend. He sent me a snap with his daughter, and she was like smashing the plate with the food on. And then he said on the writing he said, "It must be damaged."
Wow. I was like, you good or?
Well, it's my first time without the push to talk button.
Oh, you're doing voice activation, huh?
Yeah, I just forgot now.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I know, John, it goes off whenever it seems like it's a lightning out or a storm.
Oh, I gotcha. You know, I went to a kind of along the same lines, but not. I went to a city surplus auction one time for my city. And, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen them, Trent, because you live out in the country, but like when they're doing traffic studies about like and trying to figure out like how many cars go over this road per day.
I've never seen it when I went into town.
It's like a box they tie to like a pole, and then there's like a black line they lay across the road, and every time a car hits that, it counts it, right?
Oh.
Traffic counter, right? They had a whole pallet of those things. And I don't know why, but I kept telling Dad, I was like, we need to buy them. We need to buy the traffic counters. We need to know how many cars are going in and out of the lane at the farm. And he's like, shut up. He was not about it. It was pretty funny, though. Yeah. Out of that whole auction, all we bought was some, they had this whole lot of stuff. It was a whole pallet of just random boxes out of like a garage, like a maintenance garage. Okay. So there were like half-used quarts of oil and just all this random stuff. You could just tell they were cleaning out a place and wanted to sell it all just to get rid of it. And in there were some bulbs that were the right bulbs for the 995, for the headlights for the 995. And so we're kind of rummaging through there and we found those and we're like, oh, dude, we need to buy this just for those lights. Because why not, right? So Dad got into a little bidding match with a guy. And this other guy ended up paying like way too much for the whole thing. And I mean, we're not talking, it was like $50 maybe, but it was all junk. And after the bidding was done, the other guy won it. Dad walked up to the guy and says, hey, all I really want are these two bulbs. And the guy goes, all right, $20 a piece. So we paid almost as much for the bulbs as he did for the whole lot of junk.
It's expensive.
Like, well, we just got take it to the cleaners.
Some expensive headlights.
Yeah. Well, at the time, a long time ago, I couldn't find them online or anything back in the day. I can find them now. mean, they're incandescent and they're like totally junk. They don't put out like any light. Hashtag upgrades to LED, you know?
About 5 feet in front of you.
This is about right, yeah. And especially with the loader on the front, you really can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
If the loader's up just like 3 inches too much, you're done. You can't see anything. So it's all good. It's kind of funny though. We're almost done over here. That's good. You get an Uber. Uber.
Oh, I bought something cool today, John.
You buy an Uber?
Another train.
No. I'm gonna send. No, it's not another train, but something for the train.
Oh.
I'm gonna send you a snap as soon as.
Leftover Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut's kind of good. Troy, how is the Big New Yorker in general?
It was absolutely delicious last night.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Hello, Troy.
What's going on?
All good.
That sounds like you're eating it right now too.
He said he's having leftovers. I haven't, I don't typically, we don't eat a lot of Pizza Hut. Last time
eat a lot of Casey's.
I haven't been to Casey's in months, dog. Months.
You
bro.
buy some gasoline then.
Well, see, it's summer. We use more of the ethanol-free gas here soon. Once it becomes like warmer and we're at the farm more. Where'd you send it to me? Go.
I'm gonna send it now. Just a
Oh,
second.
I'm like on Snapchat waiting.
I was gonna say I was waiting for it too.
I'm waiting.
I did send you a snap earlier with the engine shit.
I saw that. Yeah. I was half asleep laying in bed like, huh, what is that? Just like that too. You're welcome.
There we go. First one.
Hey. Hey. Oh, you bought little LED lights?
Yeah, for the
Ooh.
walk
For the train.
over those streets.
That's cool. I like
and
that.
lights for the cars.
Wait for it. Ooh. Don't ask me to pronounce that besides like LED, okay?
It's German.
Exactly.
Well, it definitely is in English.
Fußgängerampel.
It's got extra little thingies above the text. I don't know what that's supposed to sound like. So we'll just say little light things, okay?
Yeah, okay. Fußgängerampel.
Sure.
Bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
The lines are so satisfying. We're running GPS, guidance steering. Basically GPS is what we're running. So all of our lines will be perfect. Perfect.
Uh-oh, Uber incoming.
Uber.
Oh, thank
No,
God.
he's going to Homestead. Yeah, he's good. He's good. And here comes one back from Homestead. That might be a problem. I don't know. He's on the. Forget.
I'm gonna make it over. I'm gonna make it.
Uber.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All the exactly, Chuck. Yes. I don't know what that's supposed to sound like. So we'll just say light, little light thing. Okay.
Gonna sound like ooh.
Ooh. I don't think I want to go any more than that. Not gonna say it. It's gonna be clipped and used against me in the court of law.
Yep. So continue to talk.
And the stuk means pieces.
Walmart corporate office. Oh, fire shadows. It cold there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And grooving. Let's do it. There are 3 of us currently in here. What we're doing is we've got 3 of us in combines. And then we have 7, we call them Ubers. Auto drive drivers. Oh, he must be waiting to turn in the field. That's what's going on there. Okay. Why is he sitting on the road? So confused.
Wait.
Yeah. But we use auto drive to keep our combines moving. They run tippers for us, basically. And it's very, very nice, not gonna lie. Like them quite a bit. Auto drive is a mod. Definitely not base 22. And if you're interested in auto drive, I'd recommend checking out the auto drive guy on YouTube. His link is in the chat right now. Basically what he does is he takes a map and he makes auto drive for the maps. You have to create like a whole road network and waypoints and the whole thing. And that's what we're using right now. So if we look over here, we didn't create any of this stuff. All the different categories and the different waypoints and stuff, we didn't create any of it. And it's quite nice. Yeah. Get tired of waiting on sharks and capture time to automate the world. That's the way you should. It should. Well, I guess there's no right way or wrong way, but that's the way I would like to do it. Try to automate as much as possible. Waller, yeah.
Try it out and you will never go back.
Yeah, right. You still play 19, so you're not really aware of what's new. Auto drive is in 19 as well. The auto drive guy configs won't work for 19, but auto drive is in 19. I used it a fair bit. Auto drive and course play together, magical. Just saying. Just like, oh, never mind that. Yeah, it's PC only. PC only. But yeah, it's a good time. Early game. Oh, I got you, Waller. Okay. Stops. So check the mining designated areas or whatever. That's when you click on the mining tower, you can edit the area in the top right. Everything you want to mine with that tower has to be within that zone, and you can customize that zone, of course. Click edit, then you can do whatever you want. And then you have to go to the other thing at the bottom and actually say how you want them to mine. You want them to go flat, you want them to go down, you want them to go up, whatever. That makes sense? So you'll end up moving the controlled area probably a lot, because I know I do. A lot. Thanks for the follow there. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Appreciate the follow. What map are you playing on Farmstead 19, by the way? Curious. Kind of miss 19 in a way, but like 22 is great too. The whole thing. But we got a good old Uber standoff up here, don't we? Go.
They're on strike.
Nah, they'll be fine.
I think somebody was on strike.
Cody, if you call one to you real quick, go put your pipe out. And then when I turn around, I'll call one to me.
At least one of them is full.
2 of them are full. Yeah. At least 2 of them are full right now. Yeah, there goes one to you.
Uh-oh.
Lucas Island. Interesting. Very interesting. See, now we're good, right? Those guys are going to go drive off to, Neverland, and the other guy will be allowed to drive into the field finally. And here comes the guy that I called to be. We're perfect. Perfect. Oh, he's gonna no, do a 360 no scope first. He's fine. He'll be out here eventually, I swear.
Yes, sir. I guess I gotta drive you somewhere.
Why?
The T8 kind of gave up on life.
Did he?
Yeah, he fired himself in the middle of the field.
Oh. Interesting. Unfortunate.
I don't know if he couldn't find a way, like a waypoint or something. Because he's
be
full.
Oh. Coffee, onions, rice, etc. That's pretty cool. We actually have onion and carrot to harvest later today. Ah, you guys didn't know you were signed up for that, did you?
About what?
Hey, Plugger. I have a
Onions,
request.
carrots.
What are you going to do?
We have to harvest onions and carrots later.
You're going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's shake and bake, and you're gonna help, Cody. Oh.
I lost contact to my headphones.
He's like, I can't hear you.
What was that?
What, Cody?
It's like I can see the lips moving, but no sound coming out.
Reaches over and casually just mutes microphone, so it's actually that way. What? I would never do that. I would never be a troll. Wait. Takes one to know one. Oh boy. Chat, they're toning out the world right now. Never good. And there was an accident the other night. Hang on. They tone out. Hello? Lady? Ma'am? Oh. What? Don't hear about that very often. A small building collapse. Possibly a garage has collapsed. Bro, you got termites.
Interesting.
I've never heard that called out before. Building collapse. I heard my first car into a building the other day. Our first one in a while anyway. The car was fully inside of a building when they got there.
Somebody was going a little fast.
Probably, yeah. Needless to say, they were on scene for a while trying to like figure out what to do with that mess. And then the other night there was a gnarly accident out in the country a little bit. And kind of suspicious, okay? It was like 1:30, 1:45 in the morning. A bunch of people under the age of 18. So you know there's definitely no alcohol involved, right?
Definitely.
Definitely no alcohol. And they had, it might have been either a 1 or a 2 car accident. I'm not actually sure on that. But they ended up calling for like 6 ambulances. They had like 6 or 7 patients total.
Dang.
And they actually had helicopters on air standby. Because there was one that was in really, really bad shape. Jeff, what's going on, man? How you doing? It's like a bunch of people under the age of 18 out whipping around, like joyriding probably. And they, you know, ended up out in a field with rollover and ejection in the same accident.
Oh.
Yeah. Like that's not good. Not good at all.
I say Monday night on my way home, I in the dark of course seen a farm disc versus a truck.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone got hurt. I don't think so.
Wow.
But yeah, truck was completely destroyed.
Dang.
From what I could see.
They did call it as a MCI. They did, yeah. That way they got more units too. I'm not a copper dispatcher or anything. I do listen to police/fire/EMS scanner like a lot. I have reasons that I talk about on stream, and then I also have some reasons I don't talk about on stream. Jeff, all good here. The one reason I do talk about on stream is because it reminds me of my grandpa. I grew up like hanging out with my grandpa a lot, and he had like a set top police scanner that we listened to all the time. Like all the time when I was there, it was just always on in his house. So scanner's just something that's been in my life for a long time, and I don't know, I kind of enjoy listening to it. You know? How long have we been on this farm? We've been here a while. We've been here a while. We could probably buy the rest of the map today if we wanted to, or close to it anyway. Some of that land around the edges is so expensive. 1.1, 1.8. We are sitting with a casual 3.2 mil though.
2.5 months we've been here.
Something like that probably. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think right around end of the year is when we think we switch.
Yeah, new map, new map, new year, new map. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, about 2.5 months. Well, they're sending more units. Sounds like there might have been somebody in this garage when it collapsed.
I wonder if it was somebody not being smart.
Somebody like working on a garage and then they did something wrong and it collapsed.
Well,
Or a meth lab.
I can thinking of like trying to take an
lab?
engine out of a
Or like hoisting an engine off the roof. Yeah, could be.
yeah, and not using enough rafters.
Yeah.
That'll cause that problem too.
They're not
Not
really
necessarily-
sure what's going on right now, to be honest. They're not there yet.
Fair enough.
It's kind of out in the country a little bit, so.
Yeah.
So probably
something
somebody
to do.
not being safe, yeah.
Yeah, I would say somebody not being safe with working on something.
Good possibility.
Sounds like a country thing to do.
You betcha. Betcha. Out in the country. Yeah, they're sending like all the units.
These hops do not yield very well.
We're harvesting hops currently, guys. Hops. But anyway, so I don't know. I like listening to it, and I like to be aware. I'm that person. I just like to be aware. I like to know what's going on around me at all times. So if I hear sirens, I want to know where they're going. You know, like, I don't know. Oh, we have a pickup truck into a 2-story garage.
Oh,
Partial collapse. Wait. Oh, and we're moving to attack. Okay, interesting. Past the city limit sign, you betcha. Yeah, it's out in the country. Oh yeah, that earthquake in Turkey. Yeah, that was insane. I've seen. I did see some of that video where they were just like filming, and all of a sudden, a whole like apartment building just fell down. It's like it didn't even look real. You all right there, Gunny?
Yeah.
You good?
Just, you know what's about that turkey stuff?
What?
Most annoying thing is that they're talking a lot about Turkey, but not about Syria.
Was there earthquakes there too?
Same earthquake.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
It's like they only talk about Turkey, but not about the Syrian people.
Interesting.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Troy, sure, I guess. Because you know you don't have to respond. I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest here, chat. I don't watch like hardly any news. So 442. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't watch like any news because at least here in St. Louis, it's all bad news. There's no like good news ever, so I just don't really watch anything, to be honest with y'all. I try to avoid like local news or just news in general.
There was a good story about the Turkish thing. On Thursday this week,
okay,
they rescued a guy out of the rubbles.
Mm-hmm.
He has been in the rubbles for over 1.5 weeks.
Wow.
That's kind of impressive to survive that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All news everywhere. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, did they clear each other? No.
Oh, they just want to kiss.
Hey, oh. Take me out to dinner first.
You know what the kid's gonna be like?
What?
Gonna be a case deer.
That's not Massey Ferguson.
Okay, then. I was wrong.
A mass
Well, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, we're gonna need a DNA test on that thing.
A messy deer.
I think that fits.
He survived on protein powder in his own urine.
Yeah.
All right.
He was peeing in a bottle and then put it aside, and when it got cold, he drank it. Gotta do what you gotta do.
So, chat, how's the weather? I was really hoping that by putting my auger back out that I would call that Massey and it would like work, but I'm gonna have to interfere.
Like Trent does?
No, I'm not mean like Trent. Sean, I'm not sure, bud. I'm not sure. But yeah, so let's talk about orange tractors, chat. And not Kubota. We can talk about Kubota, I don't care. How about Alice Chalmers, chat? Be putting the motor back on mine tomorrow, chat. Engine. Putting it back together tomorrow, chat. I think. Pretty sure that's the plan. That should be fun, right? Yes. Yes is the official call. That should be fun. If we're really getting a lot done tomorrow, it could fire up for the first time. But I don't know if Dad's bringing the head home for it or not. 'Cause that's up where he works right now. This mechanic guy up there has been working on it for us, so. If he brings that home, we can slap the head on tomorrow and maybe fire that sucker up tomorrow. Which there might be tears. I don't know. Never know. I guess it's only been like, what have we been working on the thing? Like 6 months now? So, we'll see.
That's a good project.
Well, it's been slow because Dad and I really didn't know what we were doing, to be honest. Like, we've never done that stuff before. And we had to wait on parts, and we've had to wait, like, I had to buy some tools, like a torque wrench and different tools, and the head, we took the head off, and at first there was discussion. A lot of the holdup has just been Dad and I don't want to say butting heads, but like we have different ideas of what we want to accomplish. So for instance, with the head of the tractor, you know, you have your valves in there, right? And I said from the beginning, as soon as we took the head off the tractor, that I should I'll just buy new valves, like $150, right? Like, I'll buy a set of valves, we'll get a guy, put them in for us, we'll be good to go. And for probably a month and a half or 2 months, he's like, no, you don't need to buy valves, valves are fine. And then finally I talked to the mechanic guy that's helping us out with it, and he's like, no, you need to buy valves, that's all there is to it. And I said, okay. So I came home that night and I bought valves. And then, like, Dad didn't even know. And then a couple days later, I just, like, stuck them to the mechanic guy, and I was like, all right, here's your valves. Make it happen. And then we decided that basically where the valve seats are and all that was so rusty and stuff that, like, the head really should be sent out and, like, get cleaned up correctly. So we sent it to a sandblast guy that we know. And he, you know, sandblasted the whole thing and really cleaned it up good for us, I guess. I haven't actually seen it yet. But that's been worked on. It's got the new valves in it. The thermostat and stuff, they were having a little issue with that. That's all been figured out now. So the head's done. The head's ready to come back. But like, we probably wasted a good couple of months just kind of waiting on the head. So for the next tractor, you know, valves are going to be bought right away, and the head's going to be sent out to the sandblast guy a lot sooner. Actually, we'll probably do that ourselves because we're going to be painting the next tractor. So everything's coming apart on the next tractor. Every nut and bolt has to come out.
You already got that tractor? Oh.
We have it, yeah. We just haven't started working on it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so the next one, right now we're working on an Alice Chalmers B. And then the next one that we're going to be rehabbing, or the one we're going to be painting, is a CA. So it's actually a little bit newer. It's the same engine, though. Same engine, basically the same horsepower, about 20. But it's just, it's a lot newer of a tractor, actually. It's a 53.
Did you buy one for yourself, and then you guys gave your father one?
So the first one I got was the B.
Huh?
I paid a whopping $300 for that tractor. Probably overpaid, but it's okay. Because the engine was locked up and stuff, but that was my $300 tractor. Then we bought Dad a C. And then we got the CA for the price of 2 cases of beer. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Big Al, yes, we are continuing the hemp harvest. We are nearing the end.
Hops.
Hops, not hemp. He called it hemp. It is hops. You're right. It's hops. Big Al, I think I lied the other day when I said it was hemp. I kept saying the wrong crop. It happens. My bad. Oh yes, the harvest continues. Let's put it that way. How about
We're
that?
not too far off of being done.
No, we're not. I said hops the other day. Okay, hops, hemp, same thing, right? Not.
Sure. They're both green.
They both grow in the ground. They both. Yes. Definitely. What was that? What was that? Samsung really wants me to upgrade phones, by the way. I think they've been listening to me. I'm getting, like, offers on my phone to, like, hey, pre-order the new Samsung today. Oh.
I get that from my phone company once in a while.
It's not even from, like, phone company, though. It's from Samsung themselves. Because I use Net Mobile.
Well, when you have such an old phone, that happens.
It is like 4 years old. I think anytime they push a new product, I get notifications about it, to be honest. The new, what is it, 23's coming out soon?
That might be how Mint Mobile is also set up to do.
Could be.
Is they don't do it themselves, they just
Push it through Samsung, yeah. But like anytime they have a new watch or anything phone related. The 23 looks pretty good, though. I know not everybody's a Samsung fan, but like, it do be looking pretty solid. And that zoom on that camera, I don't know why I need 100x zoom, but man, I need that. You know, a lot of their ads are like, you know, the pictures of the moon thing. So when I get one, because I am going to be getting one, I'm totally going out and taking a picture of the moon. So you're like, wow.
as far as you can.
Yeah. 100x zoom? Hello? I'm here for it. That'll be
Make sure you're stable.
Yeah, right. That phone actually will do clean HDMI out, by the way. So, like, technically you could use it for a webcam. Or, like, a stream setup or whatever you wanted to. Like, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know if phones would do clean HDMI. I've started seeing some, like, TikTok stuff about it, because we talked about it the other day, and, well, you know, once you talk about something around your phone, it's pretty much over at that point.
Be prepared for the ads.
Everybody's listening. All the time. Yo, Icebreaker, what's going on, man? How you doing? 100x zoom on a stream. Check those ports. Chuck, could you imagine? It's just like zoomed in, like on an eyeball. 100x zoom from like right there, you know, like on top of the monitor, zoomed in the 100x.
How much would you see 100 times zoom?
I don't know. Probably not a lot. 'Cause that would be like super zoomed. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the other way around.
The other way around. Okay.
I'm gonna take, yeah.
You're gonna go over by Black Cat?
Yeah.
All right, 10-4. 10-4. Figured we'd just run into each other in the middle of the field and just keep driving for like a couple hours, you know.
Like 2 Ubers.
Uber. Pretty much.
Uber.
Is I finally decided, Chad. I was on the fence, right? Is with us nearing the end of this first tractor. Eventually, we're going to start working on the second tractor, and you know, if nothing else, for my own memories, I want to try to document, you know, some stuff about this next tractor. Because there's going to be a day where Dad's not around anymore. You know, let's just be real. And it's going to be really, really special to have memories of us like working on this tractor, taking it from a rust bucket. Although really it's not that rusty, but taking it from a bucket, you know, every nut and bolt apart, painting, fixing, new parts, all that stuff, putting it back together. Like, that'll be a tractor I probably will keep my entire life. Let's just be honest, you know, the rest of my life. Just because it's a tractor Dad and I are fixing up together, you know? And I think it'd be really, really cool to document it as much as possible. With my current phone, though, I'm having a lot of issues because, like, my SD card doesn't work anymore. And I'm always filling up my storage on my phone. So, like, if I film a clip now, I basically have to go outside and upload it to Google Drive almost immediately. Otherwise, I can't film, like, any more clips. And I've tried to go through it. I've deleted stuff and deleted stuff and deleted stuff, and there's still not any room on it. It's a whole thing. Don't worry. It's a whole thing. But I was talking to Carson about, like, getting maybe, like, a DSLR. And then I was like, well, the new phone's kind of glooming out there still, you know, because I've had this phone for 4 years. I feel like it's okay to upgrade, you know. I don't really want to, but I feel like it's okay. But talking to Carson and looking at cameras and stuff, and I'm like, dude, these cameras, like, unless you want to spend like $4,000, $3,000 on something decent with a decent lens, you're not going to even get 4K. And it's like, but phones shoot in 4K. That's really good these days. Why not just get a new phone? So I think that's the option, is just a phone instead of getting a camera and a phone. Just go with a phone. So, need to get a head mount camera. I don't know, Sean. I mean, I do have that GoPro. I could see using the GoPro a little bit. I have a new lens for the GoPro. I got a new lens cover. I got to put that on there if I'm going to use the GoPro at all. Because my other one has been scratched up over the years. Yeah. But I think the option is just a phone. But I kind of want the 23 to come out and, like, make sure it's, you know, like, see what people have to say about it before I pull the trigger. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. But it also doesn't hurt to not be the first one to buy something new technology-wise, you know? Just saying.
Not always good to be on the bleeding edge of technology.
No. Although the Elgato Stream Deck, I bought mine launch day. Love it. Always have. No, Sean, I've never purchased anything to replace the GoPro. No. Nope. Nope. But that might be an option, is actually use the GoPro a little bit too. It really got me going on this, guys. I went back and watched some footage, watched a video from 2017 of Dad and I working on the 995. And I'm like, man, these are cool memories to have, you know? And I'm like, I want to make more videos from the farm. Not that the problem is we don't do a lot of like random stuff anymore like we used to, because we're not gardening anymore really, and just a lot of the, hey, we're gonna go cut the grass, and then guess what, we're gonna cut the grass, and then we're gonna cut the grass. But at least with working on this tractor, it's something different. So
Yeah.
that's where I think it'd be worth, like, you know, trying to document as much as possible. And like I said, it's not really for anybody besides myself. But I'll put the video out, obviously.
Are we done?
We are done.
Yeah, I think so. Where does the corn head go?
Wherever you can find a place for it that's not an auto drives away.
Okay.